thing back here. Our 660 Dunham log hog has Ramsey hydraulic winch back here. It's got some big, thick, heavy-duty fenders that come out from here around this tire a little bit. They keep the grapple from hitting your tires, and most of the time I don't close it up this tight. But I'm thinking about replacing the cylinder here because it's got a pretty good bend in it. But most of the time I just close it to the points touch, and that way the shoulder will hit the tire instead of the points puncturing it. I've been in several binds where the points would actually get in hung up in a grip and you don't know if go forwards or backwards. So that's kind of like gambling with $1,000 because that's probably what one of these tires would cost. It's been a while since I bought one, but they ain't cheap. But it's definitely a get a comparison of this back end versus this back end. What you can see, it's definitely similar, but it's bigger, it's tougher. But don't get me wrong, I love my little Ford here, my little 3600. Don't even have 800 hours on it. I just can't see myself putting it in the woods, tearing it up. I just want to keep it looking good. Keep it on the farm. I put a grill in it because the grill is knocked out. I bought one cheap $30 grills. And this letters, they have like a little piece of plastic going through them. And it was ugly because you couldn't really see if it said Ford or what it said. So I painted the actual plastic black. I painted the letters red to make it stand out. And it does pop, and you can't really tell it far off that I even painted it because I'm not a painter. But I'm really proud of how that little $30 grill made that tractor look. And of course this one, it's got the blade on the front, and these spikes are really handy to hang logs and turn them or whatever you need to do. And yes, almost necessary to have a hook on your blade because you're always getting stuck. Somebody put a custom grill on this one, which is actually kind of nice because that screen's always getting tore up, and the heat has been tore up a few times. Our Dunham log hogs have the same thick front cap, except this one gets thinner up here for some reason. But our 660s are thick all the way. And this smaller tractor overlaps right here. Our Dunhams meet up here, they don't overlap. But that's the bolt holes there. And on the 4000s and 5000s, got the same style of bolt holes there. And that's the pan, so we put chains and stuff. That's where the blade pins to. And what's so good about this tractor? The underbelly, just solid metal. You can go over any stump, any top. You're not gonna tear up anything, except somebody cut some holes in this one. That's your oil plug. Most time stuff slides over it. But that's what's nice about belly pan. You don't have to worry about anything tearing up. And you got this screen over your everything else. All these alternator wires, your filter, everything's protected. You ain't got to worry about no limb knocking your fan belt off. But you still gotta watch because you'll get a sapling up under your axle here, and it will go up there. I had one hit my radiator hose over on the other side and got it in the fan, but that was a pretty easy fix. But yeah, this one would get tore all to pieces if you try to do anything, especially those low lines there. Your brake pedal, all that mess get tore up. Unless you had a pan on it. it'd be okay. But you still got all this weak steering leakages and that's really about all I know to say. Both very good tractors. I ain't got no complaints other than a little steering front end, but I've been in the woods. My dad had me out there, I think, when I was 3. And as soon as I was old enough, I was out there every summer. My grandpa got to where he couldn't work no more one summer, and he had a 660 and it was stayed parked for a while. My dad throwed me on that 660. I didn't know how to shift it. I didn't know nothing about it. He said, get on it full wood. And that's how I learned on the job training. And yeah, in some ways, I think that's a good way to start. Just get on it and go, because people can tell you stuff, but experience speaks for itself. And I'm gonna try to stay in the woods as much as I can. If it don't work out, I can change directions, but they say when you love what you do, you never have to work a day in your life. And sometimes I love it and sometimes I hate it, but all in all, I guess it's a decent job. I can go to work when I want to, quit when I want to, make my own hires. It's definitely got its pluses and minuses. I guess this is a good spot to end the video. Y'all like, share, comment, subscribe, and just thanks for watching. See y'all next time.